Sometime we need to know the process ID of our running Java application. There are multiple ways to do that, but today I'm going to show you some other way from which we can fetch that process ID of our running applications. So JDK provide a lot of tools to do the JVM configuration and supporting the uh, our running application, our application for tuning purpose, configuration purpose. So from those tools we can know that. So I have application which is running. The application name is out of memory case. Okay, that's a main entry class name. I can go to that, is that application is already running. Okay, and I want to know the process ID for various purpose. We may want to kill that, or we may want other information to fetch the other information from that application. Okay, like what is the heap stat of that application, of the running application, various information. Okay, so I can open a command line. It does not require to go inside that folder. Okay, anywhere you can. Okay, let me open up a, here I can, let me enlarge it. Here I can simply say jcmd. So it gives me the IP, sorry, it's not IP, it's process ID, PID. This is the entry class name, main entry class name, and this is the IP of that process ID. Okay, the application which is running, this one. So basically, this is a JCMD tool that is uh, packed with the JDK, um, and there are multiple more tools provided in that packet. But now this is being suggested to use JCMD instead of JStat, JHat, and JMap. There are a lot of tools to support. Although these are useful, it's not like these are going to be deprecated now. No, but JMD, JCMD is feature rich tool. Okay, so let's say what operations we can perform on our application, or what kind of information we can get from our running applications. So most of these tools, like JHat, JStat, would require a process ID. Okay, but uh, JCMD will also work with main entry class name. Like let me show you. Let me show you. Uh, uh, I want to know what kind of operation I can perform on this this application. So I can give the IP. Sorry, it's process ID. Okay, and I can call it here help. These are the options being given by this tool that I can perform on my application. I also want to show you that we can perform the any operation using this JCMD. We can perform class name also, main entry class name also. Okay, same thing, and we will see the same result. Okay, you see this. So JCMD work with uh, main entry class name. You don't need to know the process ID for that. It's a bit handy. It's quite handy actually, I should say. Okay, there are a lot of operations that you can perform. Let's see from how long this JVM or this application is running. So how I can do this? JCMD, either process ID or the class name out of memory case, and then I can say VM dot uptime. See this much second. Okay, what is the version of the JVM JCMD out of JVM dot VM dot version. This is running on JDK 17. There are a lot of things that we will talk. Okay, let's say there are lot of things to that we can perform on. Let's say one interesting feature I would like to show you. Okay, so I want to know when I was running this application what command line argument we have passed. Okay, sometime we need to get this information. Okay, see jcmd out of memory. This is my class name, this is nothing else. Okay, main entry class name jcmd and vm, I think vm dot command line. You see uh, there it is saying vm argument, there is nothing vm arguments here. J command, java command out of memory case means there was nothing, uh, passed to in the command line argument. Okay, how do we run our application using this java and the class name here? Okay, and we have to pass something, then we can pass here. Okay, or even sometime here we can pass some information. Okay, so all those things we can identify from here. Okay, let's try, let's check out some more. One more interesting command I would like to show you, system property. um, System property. So sometimes we need to know in our real application, um, if we find any kind of bug, so we suspect that is this system property was configured properly or not. Okay, because running the application depends, sometimes depends on system property also. Our logic depends on system property also. Okay, so okay. See this, we are getting whole lot of system properties that we can know. Okay, we will talk more about how to generate the uh, heap dump, thread dump, and how to see that analyzer. There are a whole lot of deep topic that we can start talking slowly. For this video, we are good for now. Thank you so much.